Hey everyone, welcome to Infinite Realms, and today I'm going to review Doc Ock from the Doc Ock Silk 2-pack. Now, obviously you don't see Silk here, so let me tell you about this. Honestly, I really wanted the Doc Ock. I was not too interested in Silk. I'd have no interest in the character. My reasons being is I think her character came along a few decades too late. I think if she came along in the 70s, it would have made a whole lot more sense. My issue is, she didn't pop up until what, a few years ago, and the idea is a solid one, but again, something that should have been brought up long before now, in my opinion. And that's just my opinion. I just, don't care for the character. But Doc Ock, I know it's a straight repaint from the previous one, but it's one I never got. This was during the dark times, as I like to call them. And so, picking up this one now is kind of fun. So I'm looking at Doc Ock. Now the arms, I really wish those were movable in some way. I've heard suggestions of making joints in them or some kind of ball joint or something. I'm not going to even get into toy engineering right now. I just wish we could do something with the arms. That's all I'm going to say about that. As far as as far as the look of the figure, I mean, just static pose, yeah, he looks cool. I mean, he's a cool looking Doc Ock, and that's what he should be. I mean, he's what I feel is Spider-Man's greatest nemesis. I know people are going to say Venom, but I'm an old school guy, and Doc Ock was around long before Venom. He was really the guy we looked to as a arch villain. I mean, Octopus versus Spider does seem odd, but they both have 8 limbs, so hey, why not? I'm sure that was the thinking back in the day when they created Doc Ock. So, my other issue with the arms is I'm having a lot of trouble with them falling out, which is really upsetting because it's like, dude, you're Doc Ock. They should stay in place, stay where they are. But I turn around for, like I had Doc sitting in my little studio there for a bit, and came back the next day, and the arms had fallen completely down from where I had posed them. I'm like, man. So yeah, a few gripes about Doc Ock. Either head's perfectly good, I think, as far as that goes. And of course you get the opposite hand that he comes with for the other side, so you can have 2 fists or 2 grasping hands. So that's kind of cool. I mean, I don't hate the figure though. I mean, as much as I don't like the issues with the arms, I don't hate the figure. I do like it, and of course it's that same Doc Ock body, but I mean, Doc Ock is Doc Ock. I mean, that's the way he is. I mean, he suits that body. That works for him. And of course you got the plugins in the back for the arms. It's a system that works for a static arm. I really do wish we could do something about the arms. That is the only gripe I have about it. I like the colors, or the brighter colors for the comic. I've seen some comparisons to the previous one, and yeah, I do prefer these brighter colors. So, and I said I would explain, this was the most convoluted trade I've ever had. So, what happened was that a friend of mine had another friend who had an extra pack. Well, he had another friend too who wanted just Silk, because he already had the previous Doc Ock. So, I ended up trading 6 Build-A-Figure parts. And the other person traded something, I don't know. I didn't get the details on the other side of the trade. But so 3 of those Build-A-Figure parts went to his trade for the Doc Ock Silk exchange, and I don't know what else he traded to. He said it was a couple of things, but he didn't tell me what. So then he gets it and he splits up the pack, and sends me Doc Ock and sends the other guy Silk. And so he got some Build-A-Figure parts and something else, and da 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 da. So yeah, it was a messed up trade, but I do think I came out ahead because those Build-A-Figure parts meant nothing to me. Personally, I wasn't going to build those figures. I just don't have the patience or the time to, and it was characters, like SPDR or whatever it was, and stuff like that. Nothing I was going to actually try to get the extra parts for. So, not a huge loss to me. Okay, so we got Doc Ock beside, of course, his arch nemesis, Spider-Man. And let's just put both Ben and the armored Spidey in there. And then throw him beside a Frogman who also uses the same body mold. I thought that was genius use of that body mold, by the way. You gotta love Frogman. And just for fun, let's throw in the High Evolutionary who's saying, "You failed." Just because I don't get to use High Evolutionary that much. Okay, so what would I rank this one? I'll give it 4 stars. I would give it 4.5 if there was some kind of movement within the tentacles. That would be great. Again, it's good for static shots, not good for moving around. I would like to get some more posing options out of Doc Ock if I could. So that's gonna wrap up this review of Doc Ock. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you guys have a good day.